Am I the a-hole for leaving early after my girlfriend's kids mocked my name and she brushed it off? Throwaway account. I am 40, have been seeing a woman, F, 36, since July. She's fun to hang out with. I have a busy work schedule, and she has 2 kids, so we usually get together when she's child-free and I'm not working. She asked me to meet her kids in October, but I told her I wasn't ready yet. She asked again in November, and I said maybe after the holiday season. On Saturday, I was supposed to go to her place at 5 p.m. When I arrived, her kids were there. I introduced myself. I'm French-Canadian, and my name is common in both French and English. I always introduce myself by saying, "Hi, I'm Sebastian," in the French way, but I tell people they can call me Sebastian or Seb if they like. The kids, 10 and 12 girls, started laughing and said, "Sebastian? What a stupid name." They started making fun of my name. I said it's actually French, since I'm French-Canadian. They started laughing even harder. Then their mom came in and said their dad was supposed to pick them up, but he had canceled, but that it was okay, and we could have a nice family dinner. The kids again said, "Yeah, with Sebastian, haha." Their mom smiled and said they're just kids and laugh at silly things. I felt very uncomfortable. I made an excuse and left within about 15 minutes. Now my girlfriend is mad, saying I bailed on her and ran away as soon as I saw the kids, like a pathetic coward. Was I an a-hole? Did I overreact to the kids' behavior and her brushing it off? The whole thing made me feel really uncomfortable. AITA has no consensus bot. OOP received the majority of NTAs and few YTAs. Relevant comments. Editor's note. There were many downvoted comments that OOP responded to. Commenter 1. So you were basically bullied by a 10 and 12-year-old boy? If a guy can't handle a joke about your name and runs out the door, probably wasn't the right one for my mom anyway, to be honest. OOP. You really think the solution was engaging and bullying back a bunch of kids? Commenter 2. You left because her kids thought your name was funny? I don't get it. Why would you let her girls intimidate you like that? I'm just not understanding what the real problem is. I think you just aren't a kid person. OOP. It wasn't my job to parent them, and I didn't like being mocked, so I left. Commenter 3. Not your kids, but you do understand if their parents haven't been divorced long. They're probably out to sabotage any relationship hoping they get back together. OOP. They have been divorced for 3 years. Commenter 4. Introducing you to the kids after 4 months is wild. OOP. She said she was a package deal, and it's important to see if her kids like me. I wasn't feeling comfortable yet, so I suggested at least after the holiday season. Commenter 4. And she's right, they are a package deal, but as a single mother myself, I wouldn't dream of introducing a boyfriend so soon. It adds so much pressure to force the relationship to work for the kids get attached, or you could be a complete creep. Not saying that you are. You set a boundary saying you weren't comfortable, and she blew past that. OOP. No, I agree with you. Ideally, I wanted to meet them after a year at least. Commenter 5. So her response is to call you a coward? That's dumping worthy. OOP. She said I was a coward for running away. Commenter 6. Your partner has shown you her true colors twice. When she didn't reprimand her daughters for being disrespectful. When she insulted you for leaving a situation that made you uncomfortable. She name-called you after letting her daughters mock you. They learned their behavior somewhere. But luckily for you, you don't have to dig too deep to find out where. I know what I would do in this situation. NTA. OOP. I agree with you. I live in a very English-speaking province, so I'm used to my name sounding weird to some people. But the worst part wasn't that. It was really the way she handled her children. Letting her daughters be disrespectful and then insulting me because I left an uncomfortable situation is just not right. Children learn something, and it wasn't hard to see where it was coming from. Update. 3 days later. AITA because I left GF's place because her kids made fun of my name. I wasn't planning to post an update, but here it is. Since yesterday, my now ex has spiraled. She sent me like 20 messages in the morning on Instagram saying what a loser I am, that I'm a weak, pathetic pussy, that I would be a terrible stepdad, and that she was planning to have a baby with me. Well, that was new to me because we never talked about this. Then she deleted all of them. When I checked my phone after my work meeting, she had sent another 20 messages saying how she misses me, that we could get through this, that we belong to each other, and asking me to call her. I didn't answer. She deleted those too and then sent another million messages swearing at me. She deleted those too. She sent new messages and said I was abusive because I gave her the silent treatment. I messaged that I didn't know what was going on, that I was at work, saw all her messages, Then checked my phone again and saw the opposite of her first texts. I said I wanted to give her time to calm down, and then we could talk. She said not to bother and that she hates me and blocked me. Then she unblocked me. Apparently, she also posted my image in a local "Are we dating the same guy?" Facebook group to warn other women about me. My coworker is in that group and showed me. She said I was emotionally abusive and terrible with kids. At this point, I'm going to take a break from everything and focus on Christmas shopping for my nieces and nephews. Dating in your 40s is something. Relevant comments. OOP responds to a downvoted comment about taking this as a joke and laugh with the kids about his name. OOP. No, apparently I'm bad with kids. We were raised to never ever make fun of people's names. OOP on his family's background. OOP. My mom was a single mom. My dad died when I was 4, when she met my stepdad. My stepdad, I call him Dad, is a great guy. My mom always made sure we were nice and polite to him, as he was going above and beyond for us. Commenter 1. I'd ask your coworker if she's willing to post your side on the site. That your ex forced a meeting with her kids, even though you said you weren't ready for that yet. Then her children made fun of your name while she laughed, so you excused yourself and left. Then she sent 60 messages while you were at work. Then drop it. She shouldn't be able to ruin your reputation without people at least hearing your side. Then it's up to them to decide who they believe. She will likely spiral on the app, and then everyone will know she is full of shit. ETA, if your coworker is not okay doing that, just say, "Okay, no problem." Never bring it up again. OOP. Honestly, I don't want her to get involved. I'm not really close to her to begin with. She is in her 20s, so it would be weird defending a 40-year-old dude. Commenter 2. Count yourself very lucky that she exposed her insanity before getting knocked up. I sure hope you were using birth control. OOP. I wasn't. Supposedly she was on pills. My coworker thinks within a few weeks I'll get a message from her claiming she is pregnant. I really hope not. Commenter 3. What do you mean take a break? Dude, she's clinically insane. Run away. OOP. Break from dating and social media I meant. Sorry.